Hello my dear friends, I'm Stanislav Shamayev, a licensed business immigration and corporate attorney in Miami, Florida. In today's video, we're going to be discussing what cost and what expenses will you have with EB-5 program. At the end of this video, you will be able to learn how to get a free evaluation of your EB-5 case. Let's go. And of course, before we begin, you guys know the drill. You smash that like button. It takes you 1 second. It gives me a lot of respect and love from you. And I give you back the best content on YouTube. Stanislav, I forgot, what is EB-5 program? EB-5 program is the investment visa, where you have to have a pretty big budget, starting with $800,000. If you're gonna go with a passive investment, and we're gonna talk more about this, and $1,050,000 if you wanna participate in the active investment program. The common point for both of these subcategories of the EB-5 program is that you have to prove how you made your money. That's called the origin of the funds. That's number one. Then we have to prove that that money were moving from the origin of your funds towards the EB-5 program account. That could be your company, or that could be the trust account for the regional center. And regional center is the American company that's accredited by the US government to accept your investment in exchange for the green card. And also we have to show that you paid all the taxes on all the money that you earned and transacted. So this is in a nutshell. And of course, EB-5 program is the program that leads to the green card. Basically, if you get approval for EB-5, you get approval for the green card. And who will get the green card? You, your spouse, and your kids under 21 years old who are not married. So basically, your whole family is getting the green card in exchange for the investment of $800,000 of clean money in the regional center, that's the passive investment, and $1,050,000 in the business active investment. What's the philosophical difference between passive investment and active? Well, when you actively invest your money, you control your money and you direct your enterprise, meaning your business. And also you take responsibility and you promise to the US government that you will create 10 permanent US jobs within 2 years after you got approved for your first green card. If we talk about the passive investment, that's where that responsibility to create the jobs lays on the regional center, okay? On American developer whom you're giving your money to build the hotels, the restaurants, the roads, schools, whatever that is. That's the philosophical difference. Active investment, you actually work in the business. Passive investment, you give your money to other businesses. And of course, you'll be asking, Stanislav, all right, how much money I'm gonna make? give me that. Well, not so fast. EB-5 program is not about making money. It's actually about losing money, all right? And we're gonna talk about this a little bit later. Not much, but you're still gonna lose a little bit. But in exchange for that small loss, you will get the green card. Okay? And I know some of you guys will be like, all right, I can put that money somewhere, give that money to whatever, put it in S&P, buy gold, stocks, and maybe I'll make 7 to 10% annually. In the long term, I don't need this. I don't need this EB-5. Well, yes, that's true. You can probably make 7 to 10% annually if you put that money somewhere, if you invest it differently than EB-5 program. But no S&P, no Bitcoin, no gold, no stocks, no commodities, no real estate. None of those is going to give you the green card. This is clearly an exchange of your money to the US economy for the green card. If you put your money in your own business, let's say you want to open up a gas station. It's going to make you money too, if you're a successful businessman. If you give it to the regional center, they're going to give you anywhere from 0.5% to maybe 3% annually. So basically that's going to be enough to cover your expenses for the program. It's very important to understand that when you go with the regional center, I repeat, regional center is a collective name for any business in the US that has a license from the US federal government to actually accept your money in exchange for the green card. Any regional center taking your money is actually taking a loan from you. Practically it means you may get your money back anywhere between 5 to 7 years from the point of investment. And of course, different regional centers provide different terms of how they're going to use your money, how they're going to pay it back, what's the interest of the money. By the way, right now there's a project with the restaurants with one of the very good regional centers that I'm working with for at least 5 years. They provide not only equity in the project, but also 4% annual income. You put that money in that business, your $800,000. You get perpetually 4% on your investment and also the equity in that business. Meaning, if the business grows, your equity grows as well. So if they double within the next 5 years, you double your investment and you also got 4% annually the income, the interest, and also you get your green card. Now you tell me, if there is a project like this, is it worth to put that $1 million, that $800,000 in S&P index, or buying real estate, or something else? Yes, of course, any investment has its risks, definitely. Just same way as real estate has risks, as Bitcoin has risks, as gold has risks, anything, right? And you guys know it. You're either businessmen or you investors. No one else gonna watch this video, let's admit. No one, like a person with no money is not gonna watch this video. So you made this money somehow. So I don't have to explain it to you, but it's always good to remind. So now, how much you're gonna spend? Okay, we know you're gonna spend either $800,000 or $1,050,000. What other expenses will you have? Well, first of all, you're gonna have to pay the administrative fee to the regional center if you go with a passive investment. How much is that fee? Anywhere from $50,000 to $80,000. Then you have to pay your lawyer. At this point, I charge $30,000 for the passive investment and $40,000 with the active investment. So do your math. Also, you will pay about $3,700 the government fee. You will have to pay probably a couple of $1,000s for translations of your documents. And if you decide to adjust your status in the US, if you came here on non-immigrant visa with a non-immigrant intent, and then you decided differently, and you filed 526, the form that supports EB-5 program, you can also file for I-485. That's adjustment of status, meaning that you can stay in the US while your petition is pending. And you guys know it, your petition could be pending anywhere from 6 months to 48 months. I know it's a lot, but if you're here in the US, you will get your work permit very fast, and you will get your advanced parole. So basically, you can file for EB-5 program, you can file for adjustment of status, get your green card light, I call it, because work permit and advanced parole is basically what green card is. You can travel and work, and that's it. And you live your life here, just waiting for the approval and being almost an American. So that adds up an expense. Very little. Comparing to anything else, if you have a family of 4, probably another $10,000. Attorney, government fees, and all the documents, the translations and stuff like that. So if you do your math, you will get anywhere close to 900,000, maybe 920 if you go with the passive, and about $1,100,000 if you go with the active investment. Why? Well, because don't forget, with the active investment, you don't have to pay the administrative fee to the regional center because you control and maintain your investment by yourself. These are pretty much all the expenses that you will have to incur, and with the passive investment, your investment is refundable. Not the administrative fee, but definitely the investment itself. The attorney's fees are not refundable either. That 0.5% to 3% is going to probably cover all your expenses that comes with the EB-5 program. But of course, inflation is going to eat up the value of your money, that 5 to 7 years. You're probably going to lose, what, like maybe 15 to 20% value on your investment. Let's be real, guys. Let's be real. That's what's going on. We're printing the money a lot. There is no stopping of it, and it's going to continue, okay? So even if we drop to 2% inflation anytime soon, which I don't see within 2 years from now, even if we drop, still it's going to eat a big chunk of the value. But if we stay in 3 to 4%, it's going to be even more. But it is what it is. You get your green card without doing anything with a passive investment, and if you're successful with your business, you start making money, and maybe in 5, 7, maybe 10 years, you'll make it back. Maybe you will bankrupt. I don't know, but you'll probably get your green card anyway. So if you guys want to ask me, Stanislav, which program, passive or active, is more risky? I'm a firm believer that the active investment is more risky because you take up on yourself all the business risks with that program. Something doesn't go well, the economy change, your idea fails, your business plan was wrong. If you depend on the people who work in your business, they may quit. Anything may happen. Those risks in the passive investment is on the professionals. The regional centers, they in this business, okay? They create the jobs, they build, they know what they're doing. I do believe that the passive investment is less risky. However, you cannot eliminate risk at all whatsoever. And the split between my active investment clients and passive investment clients is 90 to 10%. With 10% being active investors. So the statistics speaks volumes. If you want to know if you qualify for EB-5 program, if you want to get a free evaluation of your case, I can give it to you right now. Go down below this video in the description and find the link that's going to say free evaluation EB-5 program. Click that link, fill out the form, the questionnaire, and I will get back to you within 48 hours, and I will let you know if you have a qualification for either passive or active investment. Guys, sign up for my YouTube. Ask me questions. Comment. Press that like button. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, follow me on TikTok. There's a lot of good content on each of those platforms, and the content does not repeat, okay? It's all unique. I'm Stanislav Shamayev, a lawyer of the future. Your future begins here. Good luck.